Listen up. Life isn't a straight line. It's a mountain range. Some days you're standing on the peak, feeling the sun hit your face, thinking you own the world. Other days, you're tumbling down the rock face in the dark, wondering if you'll ever find your footing again. But here is the secret: you need the valley to appreciate the summit. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every setback is just setting the stage. So don't look back, don't hide from the fire. Through the ride, through the fall, live it out. Stand tall, yeah. We gotta praise it all. Woke up this morning with a weight on my chest. Some days you're a winner, some days you're second best. I've seen the bills pile up, felt the sting of the cold, watched a few dreams only turn old. But I've also seen a sunrise that could steal your breath, felt the grip of a hand that could challenge death. Yeah, the road is jagged, but the wheels keep spinning. Between the losing streaks, you catch a little win, and it's a beautiful mess. It gets a little bit manic. Sometimes you sail, sometimes you're Titanic. But I'm standing right here with my boots on the floor, thankful for the storm and the open door. Can I get an amen for the dirt and the stone? Can I get an amen for the seeds we have sown, for the highest of highs and the lowest of lows? That's just the reality of how it goes. Through the heartbreak and healing, the sun and the rain. Yeah, there's power in the joy and a lesson in pain. Can I get an amen? That's how it begins. Y'all know how it ends. We know who wins. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? I've walked through betrayals from the people I love, been pushed to the edge,